Spindler?
Okay. It's Eric Previn, a county resident from District 3. And to finish up where I was earlier, there's $166 million on item 38 that's being earmarked through the Public Health Group for substance abuse treatment. You approved it without thinking twice. CNN did a piece within a year or so, was very upsetting about those rehab programs and about fraud. So I just hope we're doing something proactively in that regard. That's a very important thing to be looking at constantly. Mr. Fielding's shrugging and saying we've got it under control is no longer relevant. We need to get that looked at closely. Item number 41 is Pride Industries and Lincoln Training Center are taking some custodial contracts. Some of those contracts, if I'm not mistaken, were Diamond Contract Services, the folks who lobbied through England or Knabe and Allen before imploding in a pile of fraudulent workers' comp nonsense and costing the county a lot of money. This is a deal that's interesting. It's about actually 2.4 million, but when you look at it, these deals are built with 10% plus 245,000 just cause, don't ask the board, just cause. I think that's problematic, guys. I think you need to look at that. Item number 56 is LA Ricks is going to loan. This is very sweet of these guys. And let's say hi to Tom Tyndall. Thank you for that, sir. That's the former ISD guy who runs LA Ricks, or at least part of it. And they're loaning the fire equipment, some Motorola equipment. So that's very nice at item number 56. I have no idea, but there's another item where, in fact, $200,000 is gratuitously being given to Motorola for some old equipment that needs to be touched up. Okay, why did that go on? That is so frustrating. Please, you can imagine like a nut job, but that's not fair to turn the light on in the middle of my speech. It was inadvertent. Don't worry, sir. Item number 59 is a legal suit, and I know something about that. Today in the June 2nd LA Times, there's an editorial that does reference, in fact, that this Board of Supervisors needs to disclose to their public how these legal fights have been going on and on and on. So we don't like to see legal fights where there's an $800 and something thousand charge to lawyers and costs and then a $350 settlement. We don't want the public or the county to be ripped off. But the only way forward is transparency, guys. You know it, it's your privilege to waive. I would suggest that you step forward and do the right thing on that. And just to respond, I don't ask for anything special. That's not what I'm asking for, but it's very, very rude to be interrupted by a supervisor during your speech. So I apologize for any hard feelings on that.
Let me also call